say how many times I had trips or 2 pairs in Omaha. In that Omaha round, I had 2 pairs 3 times and I had trips once. And I got dump population. I had fives and sevens in the hole, and I had tens and sevens in the hole.
Oh, you need 2 targets.
Yeah, I had fives and sevens, tens and sevens, and that last night I had trip clean in the hole. It's like, I got 40. I think my best hand in the holding round was like I played,
And our girls were healthy all the way through.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, I have a new friend with me now.
I'm glad to be here. Wish I could have been here for the start.
We've all been chomping at the bit waiting for you to be at my side, ready to call this game. Look at that. Your name's up there and everything.
Wow.
How beautiful is that? How good do you look in this set? I mean, isn't this amazing?
Well, about as good as I can look.
Well, hey, we do what we can around here, make everyone look as good as possible. Well, that first hour was insane. And if we can only hope that this next hour will be just as good as the last one, and more money be flying, more fun games be played. We'll do our best to do our best analysis, but you never know. We're going to here just tell jokes, try to keep you up to date with what's going on, but other than that, we're just here to have fun.
Absolutely.
Watch these guys play some crazy cards.
I'm hoping to learn a thing or two, some new games.
We might. I don't know. You're a pretty smart guy.
Well,
You've been kicking my butt in trivia, Cracker, the last 2 weeks, if that's any indication. But I think we're getting the guys settled in now. I think our next round we'll be playing pineapple. Some crazy pineapple, some regular pineapple. Paul, you want to tell the difference between the two of them?
Well, crazy pineapple, you get, and pineapple in general, you get 3 cards. It's hold'em with 3 cards. And crazy pineapple, you discard after the flop. Regular pineapple, you discard 1 card before the flop.
So do you want to elaborate a little bit on why it makes it so crazy?
There could be so many different hands.
It adds so many more combinations. When you have 3 cards going to the flop, your combination of making good hands just increases by,
exponentially.
It's only 1 card, but it can change the game by so much.
Yeah, it's a totally different game.
And they have been sweetening the pot with literal sweets. There were some sugar dyes out there that were available to whoever won the pot. As you see now, Junior Mints will be available at some point. At some point.
Oh, really?
So it's very exciting. I think early on, John is our biggest winner.
Okay, I believe this is going to be just regular pineapple then. They're discarding.
Yep, just discarding before the flop.
The dealer will remind you, but it's your responsibility. If you still have 3 cards when you shouldn't, your hand's on.
So we can put them down.
Jason John.
All right, everyone's got 2.
If you happen to forget to discard before the proper time, your hand is dead.
I wonder if they're going to play any sort of crazy penalties, like pot matching or anything crazy like that. That can get really, really dicey. Wow, some really good hands to start off here.
Oh, yeah. Queens, ace, jack, 8.
It was called.
It's always pot limit.
Oh, okay.
Probably can see king
So
6.
they're playing pot limit here just to make sure no one.
Oh, it is PLO?
So no one loses their mortgage,
In that case, 150.
which they might anyhow.
I was going to say, in a PLO game, if you get 2 big hands,
Like both Brent.
it can get huge no matter what.
I mean, we saw a 500 one earlier, so. Oh, someone just stepped on a camel.
That was nice.
Neither does your normal one.
Up call. Don calls. Bob calls. I will call. Nick calls.
They're just handsome devils again in the corner. Let's see a flop, dealer.
Jack, touch your hair.
The ace just gets there right away.
Yeah.
Just want to put my fingerprints on the flop.
Sometimes you only need 2 outs, 3 outs, whatever.
He's a little nervous right now.
3 outs max.
You just did
I just
right.
need that.
You give him chills. Man, no need to bring out my Tourette's.
Take it off.
The chills. Oh boy.
Wait for it. Sometimes you just have to wait for it. No flush out there.
Oh, and the ace bets 20 that time.
Kings are not good. Yet.
Yeah.
So Nickness's 7s are bad. I noticed earlier, obviously you didn't see this, but earlier Jason had a really strong hand and acted really quickly when the action was to him. So he kind of did it again this time.
Just min raise.
You have to get them from.
He doesn't have a hand. He just wants it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to buy the last.
10-minute penalty.
I'm trying to buy it.
Is it?
Also, in a pot limit game, for those of you that don't know, you can ask for the pot to be counted. In a no limit game, all you can ask is for it to be spread so you can estimate.
You always ask for it to be spread, don't you?
Depends.
He ate a couple. He ate like 3 cents worth.
I was going for a really dirty joke there, but I'm glad you just derailed it.
It just went right over my head.
I know.
That'll teach me to fold.
Oh, wow. The ace jack folds
Hey,
to the min raise. That's a good fold.
it was a good fold.
Oh, I rabbit hunt. Rabbit hunt that fool. Just for fun. If I pull,
2 flush draws.
That's so right.
9 of clubs.
There was nothing you could hit.
9 of clubs in the river.
I didn't want to get crazy because I figured you had a flush draw. Doubled up, man. It's going to get crazy because my flush was down.
What did you have?
2-3. Run away like a little.
I think we're in store for another awesome hour.
Those were the cards. Crazy. Crazy's game.
Uh-oh, now they're playing crazy. So they're going to be
Switching it around.
dealt 3 cards, and they'll keep them off the sensors until the flop comes out. And then after the flop comes out, then they will discard one of their cards. Obviously, the one that does not improve their hand at all. And then there'll be a round of betting. And then, as you'll see, it'll be crazy.
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 $5 for junior mints if anybody wants.
No, I didn't.
Can I get a discount?
I like junior mints.
I'm not a fan.
That's true.
Are you one of the people that doesn't like mint at all?
Not for the
No, I
fun.
don't.
So I won't buy you any York peppermint patties
Okay,
for.
no. Well, you can buy them. I just want to eat them.
You'll graciously take them and then say, "Oh, thank you so much. You're so
Throw 'em in
kind."
the trash.
Yeah. You can just regift them back to me. I'll eat them.
All right, I'll do that.
Oh, this is crazy.
Crazy.
We're all singing Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline? Crazy?
Crazy.
Yeah, take
Written
that.
by
5.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson is such an oddball. I don't ever understand how he got so
Jason
famous.
folds, Mike folds, Brent calls. Darren calls.
Has he always had ponytail or
No.
pigtails?
No, actually, he was short hair and crew cut when he
Ryan
first
calls.
started.
John
Military
calls.
man.
Yeah, wouldn't even. Yeah, you wouldn't recognize him
Okay, we're good.
to look at him.
I had a friend that met him in Vegas,
Oh, really?
and he was offering her mucho dollars to hang out with him the rest of the night, and she respectfully declined.
I wouldn't trust Willie. He don't always have mucho dollars.
You never know. Yeah, I think he was in that Dukes of Hazzard movie or something.
Well, yeah, he had to do that to pay off the IRS.
Oh, and to
All right, now here comes a flop, and everybody's discarding.
the hands are getting better.
This does tend to slow things down quite a bit.
Can we take a peek at the overhead camera to double check the flop?
Well, before you bet.
Thank you.
but
So
everybody
as of
has to
now,
discard before
so
the
Darren's got the
start.
second nut flush draw. Ryan's over the board with queens, and Bob flop top there. Oh, we got kings. This is
Kings, queens, big flush draw,
This is so good.
a gut shot straight,
And no one's gonna believe anybody.
pocket eights. That pretty well kills the gut shot.
Dave makes it.
I mean, here's the problem: you can't really put anybody on a hand because everything, people look like they're drawing,
Right.
or this or that. But this is amazing. I mean, how do you put Dave on kings?
So we just have to leave everything off.
Especially with there wasn't a raised pre-flop, was there?
I don't think so. I think everyone's just like, let's see a flop, and then we'll discard,
wow.
and we'll go from there.
Raise to 27.
So $10 by Dave. Ryan makes it 27. Let's see if
These are the kind of games you
Oh,
hate to second
the
nut.
Ace Jack already got away. So that was
Yeah.
really wise by him.
Yeah. And like I said, the King 3, this is the kind of game I hate to second nuts.
Second nut is a very scary proposition.
It can cost you a lot of money.
Looks like we have a new friend in our chat right now. The one, the only, Bobby
Bob.
B-Million Miller.
I didn't know he was still alive.
He is. He may have burrowed himself into a little bit of a hole, but he's alive. He has an internet connection, as we can see, and he's tuning in right now.
All right, well, the flush draw got out of the way. Now we're looking at the kings.
I think kings are in a spot where it's like to call or to raise. No, what?
Oh, he's killing me.
Oh my gosh, it's so dirty. I can't believe you showed him. Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
I love poker.
Yeah, these games are fun.
They asked for a
This
rabbit
is-
hunt.
This is so much. This is so good.
Jeez.
I think his raise size was actually perfect. I think, he makes it 10. If he makes it like 40, it looks like he's protecting against something. When you make it 27, it looks so much like a value raise.
Right.
The kings kind of shrivel up to the point where you don't really like him anymore and you want to get rid of him. I mean, I know. I think I would have peeled. I think I would have peeled
Yeah,
one.
see, I'm not sure.
But oh my gosh, this is gonna be a really funny or not funny, but a really fun round
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch these guys
I've not
play.
played enough Pineapple to know exactly what I'd do there.
All I know is that Papa Z got third place in a pineapple tournament one time, and
Well,
I was
then it
like,
can't be very hard.
apparently they allow you to fold a lot. Shout out to Papa Z.
Crazy. Sarcastic asshole, whatever.
All of D.
That's not how the rest
B.
Mr. Million, if you're watching right now, if you feel free to chat any of your analysis, I can help share it with the masses here.
We still put it on the full.
And if anybody else wants to join in on our live chat, just go to pokeroundnerd.com where we are streaming. Click on the social stream, drop us a line, tell us how good we sound, because obviously you wouldn't say anything other than that. And we respond to any of your questions or comments.
We have a raise.
Raise this time.
Now we're talking.
23
I bet
on
pot,
top.
23.
28 total. John Foltz.
Yep.
Bob Foltz. Bob Foltz.
Raised to 23. Huh?
He likes Michael Jordan a lot.
Ryan
That's
Bull.
interesting.
Nick Foltz.
Announce your own.
Maybe I should start putting D in front of my name.
I like to play suited connectors in this game a lot. I'm not sure if it's the right play or not all the time.
Here's my question: why would you not want to play crazy?
Second best.
Like, if you have the choice between crazy and regular,
Crazy is much better.
Why would you ever choose regular unless you're like the biggest nit of all time?
He doesn't put a note.
Play crazy. Then I mean, if you have like
Hey, can I try to get one
the
of them
7-9 jack, so much more fun.
After the flop.
What you can do is you can flop
fives.
it off of that.
Oh
my
god! And you know Ryan's probably has like queens, kings, or aces. Not aces, but some sort of big ace. Ryan, where's your cards, buddy? I want to see them so bad.
Yeah.
I think Tony knows that they're not registering. Slide them back. Slide them back in your. Oh, here we go.
Jacks.
JJ's.
Running it up there again?
Yeah. Sure, make you talking easier.
Five shots?
Kings and queens last time, no raise.
Nope. Fives and jacks. I got a big raise and a call.
Hot?
Looking at myself, I feel like I should have worn tie
He's
today.
hoping he's got an ace. I don't think he's gonna get called here.
How much did Mike bet? Do we know?
It was a pot bet, whatever it was. So there was 46 plus whatever else was in there. 69.
Holy macaroni salad.
I see it.
I just want to make sure I was right.
Hoping he had a big ace.
Ooh.
Here it goes. What a flop for pocket fives. That is nutso.
Button's good.
I get to see later. Don't forget.
Hey Steve, if you're watching, he actually won on the flop that time. Regular? Crazy? Crazy.
You're crazy.
Every once in a while there.
You're crazy.
Strudel or no strudel?
No strudel. That doesn't make any sense to me.
They do not put them on the
I'll tell you what, if you're the only one not doing it, it gives you a big advantage.
I guess so. It is a terrible spot to put money in blind under the gun. But these guys like to play a big game, so if everyone's doing it, sure, why not? You should start doing some button straddles, and then we can get crazy.
Oh, I've never played that. I've heard it's really interesting.
I've done it. I did it one time at the Flamingo in Vegas, and I didn't have the position of I was right to his immediate right, so it ended up allowing him to boost the pot, and I get to see everyone's action before me, and I was like, well, you guys are all gonna throw $5 in, I'm gonna make it like 45.
Jason calls.
Well, I haven't been here long, but Ryan has raised every hand I've been here.
And Ryan,
at one point or another.
Ryan was actually fairly quiet early on. He didn't get too crazy in the Omaha section. The Hold'em section, I think he got kind of unlucky in a pot or two. But I've been waiting for him to splash around. Certain people have like that aura, you know?
On or off? Alright, so Jason is first.
It would make it easy if everybody did discard and then put their 2 cards over their sensor, then it would read flop if possible.
Wait, have them discard, then put them on their spot?
Do that, and then have the betting action?
Yeah.
I check.
So semi.
Because I don't have any control on it until all the cards are ready. And the flop's ready.
Okay, so Mike checks.
Is the flop red?
No, because I think we need to take it off.
You can flop it short.
Yeah, you can flop it short of the
Puts it
line
on,
and then
slide
just
it
pull it
on.
on once we've all got there. Did it check to me? Yep.
Dave has flopped top pair,
Yeah,
straight draw.
Check.
Mike's got a gut shot straight.
Alright, we're good then?
Jason's first.
And you guys check.
Yeah, we
Mike
checked
also
that.
gut shot straight, but two of the
Alright,
jacks
so
are
did everyone discard?
This pot is massive. There's like not even a lot going on so far.
Jason.
Kings take the lead.
Oh, now we got king jack and king queen.
Jason checks. Mike bets 15.
You see the 0% next to Mike because if he makes two pair with a jack,
Dave
he
calls.
is
Brian calls.
drawing dead.
Jason calls. 4 to the river.
Oh,
And 3-10 for Dave.
3-10s.
Dave got pretty unlucky in one
Mike
spot.
bets 25.
Well, Jason check.
Oh,
Yeah.
so guy in last place, second last place.
Yes, and Dave calls.
Yeah, that's what's kind of tricky. You have three of a kind. You can't
Oh, yeah,
raise. You're just
yeah.
like meh.
But see, in this hand here, I don't know if I'd raise it and hold them.
No, I don't think so.
Because if you get called, you're probably beat.
I mean, I think if you really had a game like this hand mapped out really well, you could find spots to raise because certain hands aren't playing like there are gonna be a lot of king queens, a lot of king jacks, so you might be able to raise to get value.
Jason
But
fold.
for the most part, I think just flatting with 3-10s here is probably the right play.
Yeah.
Is Harp still rolling? You turned it over yet?
So does it all go to Dave?
Nice size pot.
I'm gonna go like this. Like this. Like this. And like
Okay,
This is a big game.
it is a big game. It's a 1-2-5 game basically, and it's playing like almost as not quite 5-10, but almost like a 3-6 game. Like I mean, it's playing really big, and no one seems too scared by it by any means.
Well, if you're gonna play, you can't play scared.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not gonna repeat everything I've said before you got here, but the money is important, and you want to win money. But beating your friends in a situation like this is way better because these guys don't play together all that often. So from now until next time they see each other, they can say, "Hey, remember that one hand? Remember that one hand I took all your money?" And the money will be gone. The money won't matter anymore.
But you can still rub it in.
You can rub it in. Their pride will be there for as long as they can remember.
Circus seal.
Oh no.
How long have you been waiting on that one?
For a little while.
He Googled it last week.
I don't know if we're gonna call him Clyde or
Brent
Seymour.
calls to
Sparky.
No straddle.
Aaron folds.
He waits to load the next joke.
Dave calls. Brian calls. John calls.
I'm still looking forward to our next game called Ba. This should be interesting.
I don't know it, but I'm sure I can pick it up quick.
It's basically they usually play with 5 cards, but our table can only understand 4 at a time. So they're gonna play Ba with 4 cards, and it's dealt like Hold'em in Omaha, but you can use any of your 4 cards and any of the community cards. So,
I've played a game like that.
so you can use 3 of your cards, 4 of your cards, 1 of your cards.
Any, yeah.
At that rate, I guess you could probably use all community cards if you wanted to.
Alright, so Jason will act first.
Let's take a peek at the flop from the overhead. Thank you.
I was gonna say, looks like an ace 3-5. There we go.
Perfect. Thank you, PJ. You read my mind. That's why you're the best.
On you, Jason. Got everybody's cards then? Total?
The setup is so cool. I mean, we have everyone's chip stacks, everyone's positioned at the table. I mean, I just feel so honored to be a part of this crew. I mean,
It's fun.
think that you started this at the Chase the Bracelet, the incarnation, and where we've come from then is just it's really amazing.
We got some big hands here.
Yeah, we do.
Top 2, top and bottom. Top with a big kicker.
Wow. Gut shot. If you want to,
Yeah.
think about that.
Dave folds. Ryan folds. John folds. Bob calls.
This could get pretty serious. Look at that camera shot. Look how pretty that is. That's kind of yucky.
Yeah, that's gonna
Jason, check.
pretty well kill the action.
What do we go on the river, Paul? What's the one card we could all agree? Oh, we can't see it. Oh, wait, I was thinking Ace in the River, but they're all gone.
It'd be real hard.
Super hard.
The queen would make things interesting.
They would. I think that would spice up some action a little bit.
I'll call. Jason calls. Here's your river.
Oh, pocket ace. Wish they were still in.
Ace 3. Ace 5.
Bob says, "Scoop it."
Ace 5. I'll take it. Okay, let's throw this out. Too easy.
I wish I'd have been here for the high-low Omaha. It's my favorite game in the world.
I have a feeling we're gonna probably. They might even skip Hold'em. I'm actually gonna ask if they will, because they went Hold'em Omaha. Now they're in Pineapple. They're gonna do Ba. I would just suggest they go back to Omaha and just skip the whole Hold'em thing. And we see plenty of Hold'em. We see Hold'em
Right.
all over the TV, all over the interwebs. Let's do our own thing tonight.
That's one thing I really, really miss about some of the WSOP broadcasts.
Some of the old.
They used to do different games.
The 7-card stud, the Omaha, the
horse,
Raz, the
yeah.
horse. Yeah, I mean the horse turn was amazing. That was a $50K buy-in of the who's who in poker, and I mean it really made the cream of the crop rise.
Oh yeah, it was. I used to love watching them.
I just like learning. When they were airing those, I was still kind of cutting my teeth in the whole poker world. So to watch them play these other games and then adapt it to my Hold'em game, learning percentages, learning the ebbs and flows of live poker, it really was a great learning tool.
Yeah, I grew up playing these kind of games, mixed games.
What's so funny, tonight I sat in and someone asked me, have you ever played these games? I was like, yeah, I played it when I was like 8 or 9, and then I didn't really play poker. It wasn't really in my life. It wasn't in my realm until I was like 19 or 20, and that's when I kind of picked it up all over again.
Yeah, I've played my whole life since I was 13 or 14. And
Jack just doesn't want to rebuy.
4, huh?
50 now.
You don't look a day over.
Yeah, I feel like 70 though.
We have a raise. Jason.
We're gonna raise to 14 here.
Yeah, Mike folds.
Okay, so let's put a little strategy talk into this now. So we've seen a lot of limps, a lot of just people playing pretty casual, waiting for the flop to get action. So if you have a situation where someone's raising pretty decently large pre-flop, their hand range has to shrink up a little bit. I would say jacks plus minimum.
Yeah, I would say that.
Especially Jason. He's obviously he's played here and there, but for the most part he's kind of honed in on playing with the nuts.
What's that 3? Oh, no, 2 clubs and a spade with king, queen, 3.
I'm gonna go 1 club and 2 spades.
Okay. I need new bifocals.
That's why it pans so much.
I raise you 1 spade.
Big checks.
I need everybody to discard first and then put their cards.
Did everyone?
No!
Did everyone?
Tony reminded him of the discard. I mean, how fun would it be if you forgot to discard, you had to match the pot? Ugh.
I can't even imagine a match pot now. $73 out there. I just leave. I just leave.
Thanks, guys. It's been real. Hey, really nice seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, it could be that they're red, but because we're doing this, it's doing a yellow, which means it's trying to.
Try putting those on the.
Oh yeah, you got to put those on.
I tell you what, these games are also a lot of fun playing limit, like 1, 2, 4.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, like we were talking about before, it's not about the money. It's about the gamble, and it's sure it's a little bit of a roll the dice, to see who wins the pot. But who cares? You're sitting around throwing around money,
I tell you
chasing
what,
draws.
Even at 1, 2, 3, 4, you can build up some pots.
Okay, I mean, because if you think about it, no one's folding.
Right.
So you have 9 people so that's $18 just to start off. Then you bump it up and some raises and this and that. So pots can get pretty good pretty quick.
Okay, we get top 2 and 2 flush draws here.
55 bucks. Someone's a big fan of Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
There we go.
Beat you. I win. Oh. Me and Darren think alike.
Nick
Hey,
Foles.
that wasn't like, well, Nick's got a full. That's a no brain fold right there.
Jason Foles after feigning and all that.
And the flush draws
We
get
have a
out.
winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Way to buy that.
Winner.
I like Ryan's kind of like posture and like, I don't know, he's just giving off this like,
Very nice,
I'm gonna win
Ryan.
vibe.
Good
And I think that's, one person once said that, you know, it's 30% of how you sound and like 70% of how you look. You know, people forget about what's coming out of your mouth at the time or what you do. If you can like present yourself as in this like manner that says I'm gonna win, it's gonna take you a long ways.
Maybe that's my problem. I always think I'm going to lose.
You're a little too ho-hum. Yeah, that the Eeyore complex.
I think there was like 60.
It's a good bet, though. Make sure you get them draws out of there.
I don't know. I just assumed that no one was folding draws ever in this game. I just assumed like, you know what?
Well, I tell you what, I'm surprised they've folded as many as they have. But
where's Brent? I thought Brent would be up like 3,000 or down 3,000 by now.
John, call. Call. Nick, call.
I'm just so stoked to see the studio coming together.
Oh, it's
all this hard
beautiful.
work, you know, just lots of hours by some really awesome people. The behind the scenes things that you guys don't get to see. Maybe we'll take a video one of these days and show you all the
That'd be neat.
all the
Yeah,
stuff.
we got to do that. Especially for some of the people that have seen it.
I can wear like some jeans and a hard hat and a tool belt and no shirt.
You still got them cut off jeans where the pockets.
Paul, I do still have those jeans.
Oh man!
6 players.
I won't say they're my sleeping shorts, but they're my sleeping shorts. That's when bets go wrong, and so right for everybody else.
We got what 75 out there.
Ace Queen 6. Everyone's discarding their hands they don't like.
Check.
Couple 9s, couple 8s.
Yeah.
Gut shot and set of
there's a
6s
set
for
of
Jason.
sixes.
Nice.
Everybody's hand except Mike, right?
So should we not just discard them on the muck? Is that the difference?
I discarded not anywhere.
All right, so just discard them towards me. All right, action.
No aces out there, huh?
One ace.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Johnny boy.
Ace rag.
Which, I mean, these guys, I think they have been playing these I don't want to call them goofy games, these alternative games enough to know that Ace 3 is typically not going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if Jason, really pushes the action with his set, which looks like he bet a pretty good amount. 40 bucks.
John, action.
John's like, well,
John, fold.
yeah, I kind of assumed he might fold there.
Yeah.
Just 'cause, I mean, he's
that's an easy fold.
He thinks about the game in a pretty correct manner.
Ace 3's even worse in this game than it is in.
Well, you figure what? They wanted to flop with what? 6 people? I think 6, maybe 7. Is that many?
Let's see, there's $12 pre-flop, 75 in the pot, so 6 people.
Sure, math checks out. And so, I mean, you just assume someone's got a better ace out there. And if not, so what? You only lost a little bit of money. Move on to the next hand. Hopefully, you make 2 better or better, or something like that.
We're good for the next hand.
Okay. This is fun. I'm glad we're not just doing a normal Hold'em broadcast tonight. I think it's fun too.
Oh, I'd love to do this every now and then.
So we need to do
similar.
We need to hire a couple of these goons. Come sit in our spot. They will sit on the table and we'll show them what's up.
I would love that. It's been a while since I played any mixed games.
Yeah, I'll go out and panhandle a little bit, get a buy-in together, and then.
I don't know if I could quite play these kind of stakes though.
Yeah, we'll do 5 cents, 10 cents.
Well,
we'll buy it for $40 and have ourselves a time.
Like I said, I'd love to play a limit game.
Empty out my piggy bank.
Maybe play some pot limit on Omahas, but a lot of limit games in this is fun. You get so much more action.
Well, sure. You know,
because everybody chases everything.
yeah, no one just grabbing their stack and sliding it in.
So what means it's 15 straight?
Yep.
Okay, 15. All right, Mike called. Brent folds. Oh yeah, Gary's wife can accept. Brian folds.
Truck still anytime soon?
Fold. Yeah, I think we can. Okay.
I'm gonna fold as well. Truck story, right?
Yep. Let's see a flop dealer, Mr. Moskowitz.
All right.
67.
Three-way. All right. 1, 2.
Our dealer gets confused very easily.
All
Well,
right. So do you want them to discard or after the flop? Right. So.
I got Dave, John, Jason, and Mike in.
Yeah, now it's good.
All right. Discard not on the.
Jack,
discard
queen,
towards
4,
me.
3 suited.
I feel like this has been like similar flops for most of the part here.
So we're telling the guys not to muck on the circle right now.
Okay.
Register your card.
Cool. I think we got it figured out here.
Queen,
Yeah,
we
we're
got
on
2
the
pair,
ground,
we got
but-
Jack,
Yeah.
Ace.
Jason's just doing it right now.
Fine, fine.
It was a pretty fun race.
Only bet 20.
Mike calls. Dave folds.
The Ace Jack calls 20 there.
John calls.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Interesting.
Oh, the 5's called 20 and hit spikes a 5. That's amazing.
Some West Branch Warriors, that's how we do it. Beloit, Ohio, represent. 1994 state football champions.
60, Jason
$60
bet
bet.
60, and then Mike is going all in for more.
32 more.
You should have just called. Like, I got $34 left.
John
32.
folds.
I hate to say it, but you pretty much got a call here.
Yes.
31 to win 280. I mean, you only got 2 outs, but
Whatever you want to do, before.
Steve's yelling, no! Don't pull any back. I want to see him crippled.
It's up to you. I haven't made a hand right now. That's fine.
So Jason's asking him if he should call.
I think they just gave a rebate.
Have fun with that one.
Queen 4. Man, I pulled a queen 4.
Here's 50. I gave you 50, right? Here's 50.
It's okay, so we just
All
do a
right, so
little.
I can give you a river now?
He has 50 queen.
Safe to give river, right?
Mike,
Yeah,
Mike, I don't think he called your 32 technically, did he?
No, I was saying
So
that.
you can take that 30.
Yeah, they took the 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
Now
right.
he gets the
Okay, so they did a little side safety squeeze play,
Calculating.
$50 back situation there, but Mike takes the majority of it, and he's taking up the red chips.
It's a little something you can do in your home games to help offset the losses.
Don't ask to do that at a casino. If
Well,
Brett,
some casinos will let you.
One time in the 90s.
make sure you know which casino lets you before you start asking about that.
Yeah, some of them won't even let you chop it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever asked for a rebate or done anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna lose.
I do that all the time. I'm like, whatever it is. That's when I go to the casino. You know, in home games I've had people want to run it twice or 3 times. I'm like, we don't play big enough to run
No.
it twice or 3 times. You know?
Every now and again, it is fun to pretend
Yeah.
and do all that stuff, but for the most part, all it does is just slow the game down.
Yeah, if I'm
I think
playing
we're
for
doing-
$200 or $300, I'm just gonna run it once. and-
Sure. Looks like we're doing regular pineapple this time, so they're gonna discard before the flop.
Regular.
Oh, yeah. Because it's regular.
Right, yeah.
A lot of hearts out there.
Nice.
Watching my replay on the live stream is really funny.
Alright,
I keep getting caught up watching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a burp stuck right when the camera's on me.
I keep forgetting to look at the camera.
It's okay. She's always looking at you. Queens, Mace King, some suited ace. There's a lot of hearts out there.
Dave calls.
I've heard that before.
Indeed.
Fold. It's just one card. Yeah.
The crazy guy.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4-way.
Yep.
Do you think Paul wear a short sleeve shirt like that to show off his guns?
Absolutely. He's ripped.
He is ripped. Okay, this might be false hope for Ryan.
Yeah.
Queen's still feeling pretty good about it.
Excited about it. Odds are somebody's going to have an overpair with this game.
That was a fake all.
Yeah, even whoa, $30.
Mike, that's a real
Good call.
We have a fake call.
I doing that. When I don't even have cards.
Oh, Ryan called?
Or Dave fold.
Or no, he bet. Didn't,
Now it's
oh,
on.
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mike bet.
Mike bet.
Ryan called. And he shows him the 3.
Almost a douchebag. It's Brian.
No, I
Oh, he didn't call.
Oh, there's a fake out.
Well played. Should have called the initial one.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy fold in that game.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you're getting 3 cards.
Even-
Somebody's getting a pair over.
Even if it is regular pineapple.
Dealer in
The butt spot.
Well, folks, here's my pretty face again. Hope you're enjoying
On
it.
camera.
I definitely comb my hair just for you.
I wore a hat, so I didn't have to.
Well, yeah, you had a long day. You know,
Came straight from work.
straight from work, still reek of meat.
Yes, I do.
It's nice. Must have been marinating in something. You smell great. You got bacon in your pockets?
Were you just glad to see me?
Heyo. We're on fire now, boys and girls.
And it proceeds.
It's the shoes.
Except you can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 of your cards. Okay. Now the turn is a split card, and so what that is, it splits the pot for half the pot, and it's a high-low split
Of the suit.
of the suit, right? So if it's an 8 of hearts, it's the high heart wins half the pot. If it's a 7 of hearts or low heart wins half the pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play pot limits.
And it's played pot limit. So, but it proceeds like
And there's
hold
2
on.
flops.
But you can use
Oh, we're only playing 1 flop.
1 card or 4 cards in your hand.
guy with the Tesla.
Okay.
I'm just doing it like Omaha.
The only difference he's probably playing.
The only difference is
The turn is the split
Tesla.
is the split
Tesla
card.
both
So
have
whatever
a
suit it is, it's higher and low.
and generally get
And that wins half the pot.
Just regular hold 'em, no limit hold 'em. Alright, no limit hold 'em is the game.
8 kicks it up.
What is this?
That's my Annie, dealer Annie. It's a dealer $5 Annie.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am excited for
Is it
this.
still blind?
So that was a brief explanation of the game.
No, we're not doing a. I don't. It's
I
a
think
dealer's
we're
choice, so it's not a round of Bob.
Right. No, the other games have lines, so it doesn't matter.
UFC player. Who's the UFC player?
Because it doesn't, since
Why do I gotta be
if we
the
just
judge?
turn Bob into a blinded
Right.
game.
That's
fine. Let's do that.
He's an Ohio State fan.
There we go. So instead of a dealer ante, we're gonna do like a blinded random
That's the
ball.
best way to do it.
This keeps the flow better
Right.
for this style of game.
Yeah, I've played the games like this.
This is the
They're,
man.
they're doing the high-low split.
we're doing
Hold'em.
We've played
It'll be
Omaha
double
like
jack.
this, where you're getting 4
Oh, I can
cards.
read all 4 over.
So-
Yeah.
If you get like ace, ace, deuce, deuce, you're just ramming and jamming.
Oh, for
You
sure.
got 50-50 shot.
We're doing
Oh,
yeah. It was just an
Okay.
instructional.
Just put them on
Yeah, put them on.
Yeah, you can put them on the
We
read.
call them pay cards.
Okay.
Big ones and the little ones. You get a bunch of pay cards, you're ramming and jamming.
You are first, sir.
See, not like the ace 3.
No,
That's
you're not big one.
a
we're not
pretty good
doing
hand in this
I
game.
could have had.
A king 3's not too bad.
So they're gonna play Hold'em ball then.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed it was always a 4 or 5 card ball game.
What did you put in this? Make it 8. I feel like
Race and 8. Here he comes.
French raisin.
Now we're talking. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. There's the guy we've been looking for.
Dave, Paul. Ryan folds.
Is this a game where you don't fold ever? Like, what would be bad cards to have?
Well, like 8-9.
8-9 be like, is that the worst?
Hey, that's one of the worst, unless you flop a straight. You know
Right,
what I mean? It's not-
straight to the nuts. Or,
Because
full house.
your pay cards are usually no good for the chop.
There's a
Check.
A couple of deuces, three deuces for
John.
John. That's pretty good hand.
Check.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of put me on my
Well, it's a little different than I'm used to playing because I only have 2 cards.
right.
So that changes it a lot.
Yeah, I kind of got my training wheels on right now, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to pick up as fast as possible here to not make myself sound like
So
a
this
fool.
is a card, 8, whatever suit it is, 8 or higher of that suit. Whoever has the highest card of that suit will take half the pot. And if it's 7 or lower,
Oh,
whoever
just
is-
one card.
just one card, yeah.
Okay.
This next card is going to decide who gets half the pot.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's going to be high diamond. Right now, the only diamond out there is the 5.
That's funny. So he's got low boat, so he's guaranteed. Oh, well, he's not guaranteed, but if he plays it through, he will have half the pot. But then Bob should probably take their other half here.
Really looks like
Well, and see, I'm not sure if they have to use both cards in
Ain't
this.
letting that one go.
No,
Friend folded.
Or one card.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even more exciting.
Yeah, I've played it several different ways, so I don't know. This is a tough spot. You don't like playing the 5 high. And if you only have to
So
use
Bob
one.
only bet $25. What a weird bet.
Stunner.
I'm thinking just because I have a boat, if I only have to use one, I got a boat and I've got a diamond. Yeah, I'm calling just because there's nobody else I have to beat.
So you're not worried.
I'm-
you're not worried about like oh my
Oh,
Atlanta.
I'm trying to get half the pot.
Now it's a party.
Check, in case you have a 2.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, you only have to use one card.
Yeah.
You can use
That is nasty.
Oh, do you check guard?
Oh my
Oh my
And
gosh.
now he takes the whole pot because he's got 4 2s and he's got the only diamond.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
This game is.
Oh, it's a fun game. It's a real fun game, and it's even funner if everybody's got like 4
For him to
cards.
call and then check start.
So I wonder if they're playing no limit or not.
I
Probably
think
not.
they said pot limit.
So I feel like bluffing would be so fun on the high or low cards when they come
Well,
out.
It's fun until you get jammed back.
Right. Oh man, this is gonna be exciting. So all right,
Yeah, it's
So-
real dangerous to do.
so,
In
yeah.
this game, not so much because you're only getting 2 cards, but in a game like where you're getting 4,
Oh my gosh. Give him 4.
It's almost impossible to bluff.
Give him 4. Excuse me. So yeah, I didn't understand that just one card in your hand
Right.
dictated
Yeah, the middle card.
after the the pay card.
Yeah,
that we're calling it the pay
turn
card. I figured it should be called the pain card,
Yeah,
but
the pain
either
card.
way, as it works for me. So the pay card comes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Like how no one ever told me about this? This is the most amazing thing I've ever played.
Oh yeah, this is.
I'm not even playing. I'm just watching. This is
No,
amazing.
it's a fun game.
Do we put these on the read?
Oh, and here they're playing 4. Now this is where it gets really fun.
Can we put these on the toilet?
See now, Ace 3 3 10, pretty good hand. 2 deuces, a 5 and a 6.
What about Ace 4 7? Is that good?
That's a good hand. Yeah, that's real good. I'd be raising that.
So okay, now that Ace Deuce Deuce makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to have all 4 suits so
Yes.
you can
Yes,
maximize?
Yeah, you want all 4 suits on that.
See, guys, I'm learning with you guys. This is amazing.
Or actually, even 2 suited.
Okay.
2 suited's not bad.
Because then you got it covered.
Yeah, you automatically.
We got kings. Wow.
See, now that's not a great hand. Just kings.
Well, because you're losing to the nuts so often, right?
Yeah, because it's not that good a hand because most of the time the aces are out there, like the ace of clubs and the ace of hearts.
And I
out
think
there.
they were saying earlier that they can use all 4 if they want.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
If that's how they're playing. I've played it where you can use 2, you can use 3, you can use all 4.
I'm calling the casino right now, and I want this implemented
You got
at
5
the
cards,
horseshoe.
and we play 2 flops. and you can play either one.
They're in full state.
See, now the Kings just raised to 9. I'm not crazy about that bet because that hand is not that good.
I think they were explaining the game to him. I think he was the one that was kind of confused,
Okay.
so he might be overvaluing his hand, but I don't know.
See, deuce, 5-6, not a bad hand. You can make a straight. You don't want to make your flush, but you get 2 low cards for paid cards.
2 low cards, and if maybe if the deuce of hearts, 3 of hearts come out, and then it's a low card turn, so then you're only looking at losing to 1.
See, but even then, you don't want the second.
Second nuts is
See, even if the 2 and 3 come out, 4's out there with
scenario.
Brent with 2 aces, and he's never going to not see the middle.
No.
As soon as the board
See the money card.
It's like having ace.
No, but the guy in the 2 and the 3 both think they had the low one.
above. You go with the high
Oh,
card.
that's right. Okay, 8. Okay.
That's right.
This is amazing.
I get one.
Good lord, thank you.
What a
Yeah, I grew up playing this stuff.
How are you not living like in the streets just because you all your money is just gone?
Well, I played against a guy like guys that were really bad.
Oh, so that worked out really well for you.
All right, so now am I doing a
normal.
just normal?
I bought a motorcycle playing quarter half at this.
Holy crap!
And there's not gonna be any discarding.
No.
All right.
All right, I'm glad our dealer is finally caught up to what the game we're playing.
Oh, and he flops.
Okay.
Just flops everything. Just
Yeah.
here's the world.
Yeah.
And look at King 8. We have King 8 too.
Oh, wow.
This could get nasty in a heartbeat.
After this next card, it's going to get real ugly.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This
Especially when you got the nut low, when you got the money card, and you got 2 other people battling high hand, you just hammer it.
Oh my gosh. This is nutso.
Because you're guaranteed half, and they're chasing.
Oh yeah.
63.
That is 63.
So Jason, the original Razor, just flops the world. Comes out betting pot. Is there any rhyme or reason to betting pot here? Is it because so many people are looking for that turn card?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You want.
So you want to just blast away?
Yeah. You want to blast away and build that pot.
Oh my. So
because
so
the
we're
guys with aces and the guys with deuces.
Good luck, roll.
even maybe a questionable 3 if they're being really crazy.
Right. See now the Jack 6 queens never playing. The 3-4 you don't want to play most of the time.
This pot is unreal
Ace 3-3
already.
Ace 3-3 is. I'm not sure I could call 63.
25, 28, 28.
I mean, I don't think there's.
Plus the middle.
Oh yeah, Brent was never going anywhere.
No,
2 aces. He's just hoping he hits a money card.
absolutely. So Brent's looking for what? A club or a diamond?
High
club or diamond?
High club, high diamond.
All right, so now we're in jack.
It is high spade, and that
7?
Jason's got a spade.
Oh my goodness.
Unless an ace pop or 8 pops,
That's what. Yeah.
or an ace.
Yeah, that's all we have left, right?
Yeah, ace or an 8 is the only 2 cards that can keep him. See, he needs to go all in here.
Jason's concentrating.
And that's non-board high spade, by the way.
See, you got to go all in.
For those people who haven't played spot,
Yeah,
they might think that king. They might think that king of
It has
spades
to
might
be
be a high spade.
high spade in your hand.
Oh, right.
That's me. Just the way down. Right.
So he's trying to play a little cagey here by checking.
Oh, you're right.
Legitimate comment on that
Oh,
part.
see, that's an awful play.
Okay. River.
Because you want to max.
You want to get as much money out there as you possibly can. Well, it may be just because they're friends.
Well, yeah, I mean he did do the rebate earlier, so
Yeah.
that's very possible.
$100 bet.
So Donkey D fan says her fees interrupted and she wants to know what the game is and what are the rules. So as I'm learning, this game is called Ba.
Yeah, it's known by several different names.
So yeah, so these guys call it Ba. So they're going to be dealt either 2 cards
I'm scared to death somebody at pocket 8.
or 4 cards. But sorry, I'm just watching
All
these
right,
guys
so
interact
side
here.
pot goes where?
Everywhere. I don't know. I think Jason
He gets
scoops.
it all with the bows?
Yeah.
Jason scoops.
I don't have it.
It's a $480 Hoover.
Wow.
So one
So
hour
the game's called Ba. So they're either dealt 2 cards or 4 cards. And either way, they can use any amount of cards they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, however they want to do. So they play it like a flop game, like they would Omaha or Hold'em, and there's a round of betting, like every other time. Then the turn card comes, and in that suit, if it's an 8 or higher, whoever has that suit,
the high card of
that suit wins half the pot if they stay in.
Right.
If it's a 7 or lower, whoever has the lowest card of that suit wins half the pot if they stay in.
And then whoever has the high hand
wins the other half.
And in that case, he had both.
Wow, that was.
He had the highest spade. And
I mean, that probably happens. I mean, obviously, you generally get down to what, 2 or 3 handed. You know, when it goes to showdown.
Sometimes 3 or 4. Sometimes people get a little sticky. Which another good way is if somebody's banging right away with like the high hand, and you got the nut low, you can not raise it and get somebody with the second nut. Like
thinking like if you had the nuts, you'd be raising. So if you're just calling, allowing the second nuts to think, oh well, he'd be raising.
Yeah,
maybe he has a decent high.
And sometimes you can even get him to raise.
So that's where all the metagame comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play it.
So like Mike, unless he flops a straight flush,
that's pretty much a horrible hand in this game. I wouldn't even see the flop most of the time.
It falls off if you do.
Pretty much your only chance of anything there is flopping quads, and he can't do it.
No, really difficult unless there's an error in the deck.
Yeah. Brent's hand is iffy.
He's being nice with a call.
Nick's not too bad with a couple of 3s and a deuce. Oh, I can't believe he didn't go all in on the turn.
He hit it. I mean, yeah, he had a perfect setup. Pocket kings versus king 8. So yeah, there's not as many. Ooh, yeah, John's got the banger here of all the hands.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good hand. Okay, who's got a 9? Dave's got a 9 for 3 9s.
No, wait. He's a full house, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can use 3.
I think
you're
2 only. Okay.
Sissies.
Oh, this is not that.
More people battling for different parts of the pot.
Yeah. It escalates.
It escalates really
Dave
fast.
calls it is Omaha is switching. Paul's trying to say it loud enough for you guys to hear it.
Oh, we never heard. We were talking a lot about that last game. I was giving Trevor a tutorial.
I could always use a tutorial.
And a lot of people in this area call that Omaha.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Almost.
That game is
called Omaha?
Yeah, it's also, a lot of people know it as an Omaha. Just a different version of Omaha.
I want to play it right now.
It's one of the funnest games to play.
You want to take a damn it? No, just play it. That's a donation. That's ridiculous. I thought we were playing it. Same game.
Yeah. Just for the record, your high heart will not take half the pot here.
You can only choose.
Mike, Brent, well.
Look at it this way, Jason. Go to the junior mints.
Jason, you could have raised, so it's not all that bad.
Actually, that card hit me, so be careful.
Dave's thinking. Dave's betting. 40.
I like that bet size.
It's a good bet. See, now that Mike's hand makes a lot more sense now that he played it, that it's just Omaha.
Correct.
Still not crazy about it being
7 of clubs have been a heck of a lot better.
You don't pay attention to anything, do you? No. I don't know what game it is. You're still going to call for it.
Making a mess with the sugar baby.
All right, Mike and Brent fold. Jason called. All right, we're heads up.
Is that Jason's real hand?
Not exactly sure.
Say if that one hit you, I bet the other one hit you too. Nice hand. Good bet.
That was his real hand. He was just on that bluff train.
Yeah.
bluff.
How about that? We haven't seen that too many times yet tonight.
I thought for sure you got to wait.
How'd that
Yeah,
bluff
I
look
know.
back there, Trevor?
That was awesome. I thank you for the shout out.
I folded those out of order. That's good, my friend.
Before you go, you even set it up with that card hit me. And
These guys,
again.
could they be a better crew to inaugurate our first cash game in the new studio
Yeah,
here?
and the mixed game too. It's just beautiful.
I like it. I mean, I like being taught these new things. I like that, you have a huge, long history playing these
Oh,
games.
yeah.
Since what? How old do you think you were?
I've been playing them for 35 years.
Yeah, I mean, what? So, yeah, 14, 15 years old. Cutting your teeth for 35 years, and you got a pretty strong grasp on it.
It has been several years since I played them, but it comes back quick.
Oh, I can imagine.
We're gonna take a break after this round.
We're doing every 2
Pause. Yep.
Back to Bob?
Yes, Bob.
Beautiful.
If you want to run the
Lose
two,
another
you
$160.
can. We're gonna just use.
We ought to have a game sometime like
I would.
this.
Let's do it.
Mixed game.
Sure. I'm in.
Mark, I know Mark could play.
Mark says, I want the game now. It's killing him.
Yeah.
They keep reloading. I'm like, no, go home.
Mark's like, don't reload. Let me play.
Let's look at let Chris Ward play first.
No. Send him home.
No, he would no.
I'm just kidding.
Stupid cat kids.
So this is Omaha High only, right?
Mike's got all kinds of excuses.
PLO High.
We need our dealer just to put like a sign on his chest. Just like it just
You know what? In a casino in a mixed game, they have big placards that they have.
that way you don't forget.
Yeah. That's a good idea if we ever do this again. Is to make up some placards so we can just set it there so we know what we're playing. And some of the mixed games, the big mixed games, they were played 13, 14 different kinds of games
That's
sometimes.
crazy.
We only have 9.
Donkey D fan, if you want to text Darren during the break, we'll try to fix any of the freezing that is happening with our stream. That we can iron out all of our kinks. Thank you for letting us know.
He has to make as well.
Yeah,
He
11's
can't make
fine.
it alone.
Yeah, that's one.
That's not what we wanted to do.
Well,
Oh, see now Ryan's got a great hand here. Oh, high.
it's an acceptable raise.
Aces, two suited aces.
Alright, I don't know what you guys were about.
Oh, I'd be jacking it up here with that hand.
Like I think so too, but I just like this group because it seems like they like to bring the pain post flop. It just makes me like them so much more.
That's a home game thing there. You
Oh,
just-
absolutely.
Oh, that's a winner. Let me see a poop truck.
I heard a poop truck shout out.
A what?
Poop truck.
Okay.
This is the poop truck poker league, and I've yet to get an explanation. Hopefully, one of these gentlemen will inform me here before too long, so I can
The
understand
Poop
what they're up
Truck
to.
Poker League? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like someone worked for the septic company or if.
That's why they shouted it out.
Okay,
we got two people that hands aren't showing. Okay, Brent's
lobotomy is still taking hold, and he keeps folding his hands. Ooh, this is a good card for bluffing stuffs. Thinking.
Nick checks. Check.
Did he go check?
Sounds like it.
Makes things interesting.
So if Nick bets here, I think Ryan's gonna snap call because why would he check a jack on the turn?
Well, the flush got there too, and a straight.
That's a good point. I think he is checking to 35 or 50, 55. Ooh, that's different.
I think he'll call. Oh, not only call.
Are we playing or are we playing? Wow. Ryan doesn't even have any blockers or anything. He's just letting it rip. That's pretty special. This would be called being put in the cage.
I'm not sure if he thinks he's bluffing or thinks he's got the best hand.
I think he thinks he's bluffing.
I think he does too.
Unless Darren posted on Facebook.
Because if he thought he had the best hand, I don't think he'd bet that much.
And he takes, I mean, obviously they're not super deep, so he takes away all of Nick's ability to re-raise.
Yeah.
So just by shoving all in, it's like, well, let's find out. Do you have it or don't you have it? Well played by Ryan.
Sometimes you do bluff with the best hand.
It's been a long time since I played in the Akron area, really, outside of our game.
I didn't know if you came to. Down.
We'll have to see about getting a group of guys together.
Moved.
It's a lot of fun.
Game.
Absolutely.
I know about 500 games, I think.
Great. I'll have to call Hold'em on my deal apparently to try to get even.
Nick, you went
Yeah, but I can fold.
It's true.
Yeah.
And fold you will.
With all the cards in the
Yeah.
All right, we got a straddle
My
on
hand was
here.
garbage. You had the winner.
Could have swept it. I'll tell him how to do it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. We're doing double.
Good idea off what I
That's
figured.
still getting
So where you
four
went?
cards. And it's still same.
4
but
cards.
it's going to be
Live
3 here.
straddle, box.
I know we won't be able to get
Oh,
suited
we
at the
won't.
end.
No,
He won't play anything but hold. I mean, nothing.
Danny boy, you're a smart boy. You can figure those things out. Just mathematics.
That's what I tried to tell him. I said, as bad as you are at Hold'em, you should try something else.
I mean, what's the difference? You lose in one, you lose in the other.
There's only one split card.
And it's best hand.
Yeah, each.
You can play either.
Is that what we're playing
but it's
now?
one best hand.
Are you guys
Right, so we have a live straddle.
Dan, we didn't hear that you were
Yeah, we
feeling a little
did.
under the weather today, so we
Darren
hope
and
you
Yeah, don't look into that.
are feeling better.
You gotta put these
Got
out.
it. Everybody's red.
Oh, we're going 2 flops. Oh, and what's
Extra
the...
card in the middle.
Yep.
Yes.
And it plays on either
It plays
board.
in either.
Are we
showing it on here?
Are we going to be showing it on
That's
here?
just split card. There's only one.
I know you guys couldn't see me just now, but my eyes were the size of saucers.
I've played
And that's
these
also
too.
included on it.
You might want to.
Yes.
You might want to move them this way. That way?
The camera.
Is that a
Camera's
straddle?
right
Yeah.
above.
That
Yeah.
is a straddle. Straddle. Alright, so I need, Brent, you have first? I straddle.
Okay, this is Omaha with 2
These
flops.
5 plus this one, these 5 plus
And a
this
card in
one.
the middle that can swing either way to be the 6th card.
This makes TV. This is where you
Yeah.
get
I hope you guys weren't expecting me to commentate on this because this is just wild.
No more cards went up now, right?
This kind of game here,
That's Brent straddle.
you don't have a huge hand. Most of the time, you're not winning. I mean, every now and then you'll squeak in.
on the side.
Is it use any or 2? Okay, we can use all the cards. I played it both ways.
Goodness
Where you could use
gracious.
all, you could use 2, you could use 3.
So I feel like kind of bad. I think there aren't a lot of really great hands dealt. I mean, Dave has. The,
Oh, it all
the top of-
it all depends on what the flop is in
And
this, in this
it'll
kind of game.
This
Yeah.
game
Oh,
is
the turn is the chop,
By the way, Ba stands for Brent
and it
Apple.
swings either way.
Okay, because of the first.
I mean,
was
and it can
named
play it in
after
either
we
row,
played it
too?
The first time in the first hand, he won $1,000 pot.
Okay, this is also a split pot game. The middle card will split.
And we'll flip the next one after we bet. We'll flip all 3 of those.
Okay,
Yep,
right
all 3
now,
of them.
3 aces is the best possible hand.
Yep, on the next round of it.
Someone's got 8-9.
Yeah, you don't want to play 2 pair very often in this game.
I feel like in this game I'd be checking a lot.
As soon as the board pairs, we're bet
See,
5.
when we played it in
Probably
limit,
as soon as the board pairs.
it was force betting. You
Yeah.
bet or
Yeah,
fold.
not all.
Mm.
So you're always pushing action. If you can't just check it down to get to... That's what's nice about playing a
Is
limit.
it better one way or the other?
Then keep the top here.
You can put that card down the bottom. How about right there?
Yeah, tell him to keep the top view.
Do I want these 2 on there now too?
Viewers, okay.
They can see what's coming?
Yeah.
Or at least one of them.
Oh, yeah. they can
Wow.
see. Yeah.
So it's
I
5.
called.
Okay.
Sorry for my lack of comments. I am
Well,
just trying to keep track of everything that's happening right now.
This is, it's hard to get, to read it all. everybody's hand in both boards.
Okay, now these three, right?
Yep.
Yep.
High spade.
High spade. So Dave has half the pot.
Oh, so the extra card is the splitter.
Split pot,
Then the
too,
rest
yeah.
of it plays
either board.
normal.
With
I think
either
Mark
board.
said that plays in both rows too.
Oh, so oh my gosh. So you have basically a 6-card board with a splitter.
I think
Goodness.
that may just be the split. I don't know.
25.
What's Brent have? Where's he at?
Ryan folded, Bob folded. Nick calls,
Brent doesn't have much at all.
Jason folds.
You can play it in either hand.
4 way.
He has what? 3
Now these
kings.
two.
Wow.
I did.
Wow.
Well, Brent's got 4 kings now, right?
Yeah, Brent has 4 kings.
Face.
Mike's first.
See, that's the thing. You get so many hard.
Dave has ace of spades, so he's got that
and
part
under the
wrapped up.
pot.
Check.
35.
35 and in.
Good luck, all in.
And all in for more.
I get 215 in that stack.
You need a counter.
No, that's where the second nut is just the worst.
Way off.
Wow, this is bonkers times 30.
Yeah, you don't ever want to play the second nuts in this
What did
game.
you say?
Scrap it, start over. Actually, Nick.
Get us the overhead shot again. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, he's all in. He's all in.
Yeah, no doubt. I'd give him $1 just to hold it pre-flop.
So who we waiting on? Nick? Nick with the second nut spade.
That way you never know what's down. Like we had Alan got dealt.
Do you know their action's at right now?
You'd have that on.
On Nick? Is action on Nick?
Yeah.
In the hole.
Yeah, Nick
in the
215 to
all
call.
5 cards straight flop.
Yeah, when we play with less players, you usually start with 5 cards
Yeah.
in the hole.
Oh yeah. You got all straight. Yeah.
In the hole.
And then like something like this comes up.
And everybody's going bonkers.
Yeah, some of the guys I
And
played
he's just
with
like, ooh.
would just figure out games, so we'd use every single card. Yeah.
No, that's thinking it through.
That's a good fold.
No king, no ace, or no spade. Which
I'm not sure what the even hesitation is there.
No spade. I got
There's the high spade.
I had the second best.
High spade.
Pull that,
Yep.
pull that last bit back.
See, now even if this was regular Omaha, where you could only use 2, he can use a king and any other card in his hand, he's still got quads.
Yeah.
What did he have? Were you
He had the ace of spade. He had the house splitter.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
wanted to get rid of quad.
Oh,
Correct.
Brent.
Back to back.
But
I could've got, I could've
didn't
made
have that much.
One call at a higher rate, just for a higher value.
There's no low and no
You'd have just called.
Because Brent, you might have got
position as you.
one more call.
I had the
or even 30 bucks or something like that. You might have got a couple of dollars.
I had the
Well, if he didn't have the ace, I'd shoot the pot.
Almost
Yeah,
got
yeah,
rid of the
king
king.
is
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right. But a king's
Five
never
cards,
folding.
and there's-
With that
You
many
should,
cards.
no, the one hand that beats you, he's already all in.
Yeah.
He's already
If
all
you
in.
think like
He's
the
got
figure,
the king.
the
Yeah, if you
odds.
think one of these guys doesn't, there's no way you can.
Yeah, Brett, good hand, man.
Calculating what's out there. What's
I love Bob.
have.
Bob's my new favorite game.
Uncovered.
I quit Hold'em. Yeah, I'll make.
That's a good game.
I'll make a sign right now, and I will run around the table saying I love ball. Ball, what a ball, a bang, the bang, diggy, 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 up, up, the week.
I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty sure that song's about this game. Is it BA or BAW?
Oh, I have no idea.
Or
I,
BAA.
We've
yeah, I
played
have
quad
no idea.
It's like a Swedish thing.
No.
A couple dots
got
over it.
high spade.
Yeah, contour.
Are you guys need
This is a fun game, though.
It's just fun to watch. I mean, it just goes. Like
Yeah.
there's so much to watch, so much to talk about.
There's so many different ways to play games like that.
Single roll,
row.
312.
210, 220, whatever.
Yeah, 220, 21.
We can do 5 cards too.
And I lost all my money.
Same.
No.
The stakes in this are a little high, though.
5 cards
for
in
the
a row.
games. I think.
5 cards.
But it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's not our money.
Yeah, because we're.
All right.
I've played these stakes before, and I'm just not comfortable.
Dave, Bob, Jason, Brent. Dave, Jason, Brent.
I think Sergeant both of these is out there.
There's so many different games. Stud games with repairs and add-ons, and you're paying $20 to add a card on at the end.
Oh man. So like Ryan's hand could get interesting. Dave's hand could get interesting.
Brent
has some power. Mike has some power.
And anybody with a 2 is almost
Ryan called.
is going to see almost every pay card.
Pain card.
Pain card. Okay.
It makes one person happy and 8 people really upset.
Nichols.
I'd really call it a pansy ball.
Yeah, I'm glad you were here to explain everything to me because I'm not so sure I would have got there even with his
Money
explanation.
now. 7 straight.
Here we go, Trevor.
Let's do it.
7 straight.
Ready.
Juice the pot.
I'm not sure why I yelled. I forgot that I'm 3 rooms away.
7 straight.
Well, maybe he heard you. Who yelled for you?
Brent gets mad at me because he doesn't get mad at me because I keep busting his chops because he keeps folding when he's the biggest degenerate at the table.
Gotta supplement his income somehow.
Who's gonna be now?
What are we playing Omaha?
2 clubs.
Single row.
Single row, Bob.
Okay, that makes the 3 of clubs good.
Check it.
Dave's got the 3 of clubs and the ace of diamonds for the next pain card.
Dave
That's
check.
right.
Ryan check. John
So
check.
Mike's
Bob
got
check.
the nut flush
Nick
draw,
check.
which
Jason check.
I like it.
that's right.
Sissies.
I like it.
Where's the money at, guys?
Low club.
Oh, this is a split pair.
Low club.
Okay, now that paired
But
to board.
it is also the turn.
Should I go like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Get fancy.
That's actually the way I was taught how to deal this game right
That seems
there.
I like that.
So you can see.
Nobody has a 4 then, huh?
Mike check. Brent check.
Does anybody have a boat?
15.
Queens, deuces, 4.
Ryan says no.
No. So right now the nut flush is good,
Nut flush is good versus
and the 3 of clubs.
3 clubs for the other
for
good guy.
Dave.
Nick says yes.
Good luck. Nick always says
Yes. Mike's calling and Brent's folding.
You would know.
I like you guys.
All right.
I mean,
Ace or a 4 here would give Mike the 3.
Ooh. No, an ace is not low. Check.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Ace never loves it.
Check. It's a pause in the game. 4.
Yep, and that's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
I can tell you what the pot is.
What's the pot?
I don't believe it.
118.
Who just got pot?
Dave.
Oh, that's.
He knew he had part of it, so.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, I was thinking Dave had the 3. Okay, yeah, he's on. Yeah, he's got half the pot.
Yeah.
That's a great bet.
101 to me.
101.
See, on the river here, I don't always bet.
No, because I mean, you want to get paid.
Yeah, you
want to
want the guy
You want to bet heavy on the flop.
Heavy
turn.
on
I think it almost goes the opposite direction as you would as a normal pot. You bet as much as you can on the flop. Turn card, obviously flip flops, pain happens. So maybe decrease a little bit, find out where everyone's at. Then river, you just try and get value.
Well, actually, the turn on the pay card, I like to bet it hard there.
Because you know?
Because anybody that's chasing for, if I know I have half the pot, I bet it hard there because the guy's chasing for the high hand.
In case you go 3 or 4 ways, that way you know you're getting half. You want to maximize your half.
Right.
And then the river, then it kind of turns into value time a little bit because
exactly.
only so many people can call. So you want to
Right.
see if you can get maybe second nuts, third nuts to call for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm figuring this stuff out.
Yeah, when everybody's still chasing the high hand, I like to hammer it as hard as I can.
Do you do a similar strategy? Like say you flop the nut low. Say you flop the wheel in low, Omaha high low. It's kind of same principles.
I don't bet it as hard. It depends on how many people are in the pot.
Okay. Say it comes out like
Because you could
say you have like the 2-3 and it comes out ace 4-5. So you have like the kind of the hidden low. So obviously you probably think someone probably has a good ace, maybe even the sets. Maybe you were trying to get your value
if
early.
there's a lot of people in it, yes, I'm absolutely banging it as hard as I can. And I meant to say it like that.
From the guy playing ball.
No, I'm raising, as much as I possibly can in that situation.
I think I'm just gonna start bringing people games.
It's when you get down to 3 and 4 handed, you got to be a lot more careful.
Yeah.
Because if you get, you get quartered or even I've gotten a 6 of the pot before.
So you got to figure someone probably always has the nuts. So I guess that kind of eliminates where the bluffing comes from. But if the strategy always dictates that if you have half the pot wrapped up, you're generally banging it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
So I guess you could kind of bluff that way. Like if for some reason no one actually has the nuts, you could represent half the nuts if you really wanted to.
The bad part is most of the time somebody's, especially in Omaha.
It might work better in the Hold'em ball.
Yeah. Somebody's almost always got the nuts.
Because it's called VAH, huh?
Nick, for people just like us.
Nick getting his
All right, who's cooking with the good stuff here?
You don't bluff a whole lot in this game. It just pot limit does change it though. I've played a lot of limits.
Brent called.
I did not. It's Omaha high low.
Doesn't matter what you play.
Yeah.
Very full.
Omaha high low.
Oh, I think they just said this is Omaha high low.
John.
In fact, I just got a text from Mark letting me know it's high low. So thank you, Mark, for being on the ball.
Okay, now Mike's got a pretty good Omaha
Yep.
high low. Not great.
You played half state. Right.
If the ace was suited, it'd be a lot better.
Dave's not terrible.
Brent's is okay. He's 2 suited with some straights.
That would be good. Bot turn would be really good.
Okay, now Jason has the second nut flush draw. Dave's got a pair and a flush draw.
You're splitting every pot. It's going to take a long time.
Check, Dave, check.
Or not.
Nick, it's on you, sir.
Really, the only low going is Jason and Mike.
Yep.
Oh, Dave's got a mediocre low going.
With a flush draw, which is, well, I don't even know if there's any diamonds left, but 2, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah.
3 more diamonds left.
Brent don't want to hit his flush here.
Dave called.
Was that at your house the first time we played?
Trip 3s. Oh, I didn't see that. Mike's got trip 3s.
Oh, he got trip 3s and the low.
And
so
the low draw.
yeah, he's got a nice little wrapperoni.
Chips in the middle.
The hand girls.
Yeah, you're scared of ace 5 here quite a bit, though. You're not. But with trips, I might raise it.
I had like 2 aces and 2 twos.
So Mike led, now we got everyone deciding
Oh, he
behind
led.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would bet trips
Especially
in a mediocre low.
Especially on the button. Probably would have bet a little more though, right? Or maybe not. Because I guess you don't want to bloat the pot because a lot of things can get there.
Yeah, the flush is liable to get there. Straights are going to get there.
I mean, if you knew there was 10 diamonds already burned, you probably would have bet more.
Now, if a deuce come off here, if I was him, I would pot it.
Your 2 cards.
What
Definitely.
plays into the lows? What I'm asking.
8
Is the only hand you're scared of is ace 4.
Okay.
If a black deuce came off, let me read.
Could you imagine if this is your everyday game? If this is like your squad? Like, do you are these guys aware of how well they have it? This is awesome.
This was my weekly home game.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm jealous.
I've never played Omaha before either.
Okay.
Doing well with it.
I only had ever tell anyone that I'd never played a game before.
Okay.
See, now we
That screws up
Front check.
Mike a little bit.
That
Makes
makes
Jason
real good.
I'm all in. Then we have an all in.
The only
How much you bet?
on for Mike.
112.
he's got the full house. Oh wait, no, they're playing Omaha. That's right.
I have no idea where that's coming from.
What is that?
stuff on it, though.
Alright.
I made chili. Did you?
Patty Jack, yeah.
Really?
I agree.
Tony, hit the great brick wall over there.
Turn that knife.
Good story, Nick.
Sorry about that excess noise. We had some extra streams open and they started making noise at me.
Put him back in the booth.
I think that was at Brent's house.
I can't believe he's not commentating on this
Every
game.
time
He's so witty.
Mike and I just decided that every comment Nick made, we were going to make a good story. Every time he opens his
Okay,
mouth.
so I had that little technical difficulty. What's the action we got going on right now?
Well,
So
Dave,
Mike's all in, right?
Yeah, or Mike went all in with his trips and no low.
No. Mine doesn't.
Brent finally folded his flush draw.
We have 3 different colors ordered for our new table.
This is tough.
I think I call, right?
It's a second. It's a second low.
It's up to you. I just had it
It's a
last
tough
time.
call.
Wait.
What, did you guys see it?
I know, but yeah, we were gonna make a deal with what he was.
Oh.
Did you see it?
I
Did not see it. It's.
I didn't see it either.
So we're making
I will tell
deals.
you-
Yeah,
win both.
a diamond
Without seeing
here.
that card,
Oh, it's already off.
to give you a.
Didn't really help me.
Mike's like, I got two.
Alright.
Mike's like, I got 2 cool.
It's up to you. I don't. It doesn't matter.
So-
Jason takes half the pot. Mike takes half the pot.
Does he?
Basically, what's happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because he already had it. That's where I get so confused. Like when their low cards come out and they pair them,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I always forget that
Just on.
it's all good.
Whatever you want.
We just
Trying to figure out how to chop.
Poker.
Okay, that'll work.
I'm a problem solver.
No.
Yeah, it's a chop.
maker.
Chop, chop.
Calling now.
Alright, straight in a flush draw.
There's Darren. If you guys remember Darren, he's sitting at the table. He hasn't played too many pots tonight.
Flush draw went away.
Lower at the
He's
moment.
got
I got the low right now, but it can pair, right?
Yeah.
like with the
No,
with
no,
the two.
no.
With the
You
two,
still
he would
play
have
the
the
5
low.
low.
If
Still
it
play
plays
the
up,
5.
then
Mike
he's
would
gonna
have the
the
low.
Right, that's what I mean.
Or if a 5 comes up.
Flip it,
No,
let's
no,
see.
no, that's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is there? Another
Nice.
card?
Sexual chocolate.
They haven't seen it yet. Excuse me.
Put your hands on it.
Turn it.
They have not seen the card
We
yet.
have
It's
a
still
new-
right now.
We have a new winner for
Oh,
dumbest
okay.
comments of the night.
5. That's no good for me, right?
It doesn't.
Low.
It doesn't matter.
You still play your 2, the ace, the 8, and the 3 for the low.
Oh, okay.
Set 3.
It's a chop.
Chop,
Yep.
chop, chop, pepperoni.
So the same thing with that.
Well, yeah.
I
I was thinking it was gonna happen.
I corrected myself.
didn't hear you say.
And
I said, oh, no.
If a 2 hit, he wins.
All of them.
Yeah, if the 2 was the
Very
only
wise.
card that would have given him the low, because then he'd have had the ace, the 2, that.
So my 2-6 was low, huh?
That's right.
This is the
Take it
only
back,
problem
that's
with
good.
these kind of games.
Yeah.
Sometimes they slow down a little bit when
Yeah.
you're figuring out
Good call,
who
Mike.
gets
Good call.
what. who
Well,
has
especially
what.
when they start making deals. Like if we had the pot regular, you know, Tony has the pot size in front of him, so Paul can just count out, blah, 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 blah,
Alright.
chop it up. He doesn't have to necessarily put the chips together and do.
Well, they still always like to put
Alright, we're
the
gonna
chips
play
together
Bob.
to make sure
Yeah,
there's
double
no
rope off.
mistakes.
Don't they just trust our technology? We are a well-run machine. We've been doing this
Yeah.
for probably almost 10 times. It's
Yeah,
pretty much perfect.
we've pretty much got it down pat now.
Yeah, we have no mistakes ever.
I had one flush draw. Double shot straight.
We've been playing these games for years.
Oh, here we go.
This is incorporating.
Come to one of our wild
Give me some more
card
ball. Ball with a ball.
How long we got till break?
Yeah, might have the number.
Alright, double.
We have one or two more hands till break.
You know what I mean? It's just-
All right, folks, we got this hand and one more, and then we'll be taking a short break.
Oh my gosh, this makes me tingle. I want to see.
Mark, why don't you sit down here and help Trevor till I get back?
Made a 4.
Burn and put out.
I can do both now. And when do I do the fifth, the extra card?
Either at the end or in the middle. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so
If
burn.
On made-up games, there's no
Burn.
I'm not gonna flip.
Yeah, burn and
Welcome.
2 boards down. Yep.
Welcome to the palace.
Doesn't matter what
Good to be
order.
here.
Yeah, do a 2 flops.
2 flops.
Yep.
So this game takes a lot of thought
Do the whole
to
flop.
break down who has what, and I'm learning slowly but surely,
Not another burn.
and it is amazing.
I mean, there's so many cards at the end. They're gonna have double, 10, 15 cards to work with.
Yeah.
Middle turn.
Do the middle now.
That's good.
And now burn.
Yep.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Double row bottom,
The
people.
rule we
This
have
is the
in
best game
in
I've
the
ever
house
seen in
game
my
is
life.
because you have to set the board up like this, if you muck your hand into the board, you owe the pot $25.
Boom. I like these rolls.
What is it, 20?
Yeah.
All right, $20. That's just so you're not mucking
It's nice.
into
That's how you keep it gentlemanly.
It's like
Hey,
Where's that Tesla shirt?
cost of living's a little higher in Minneapolis.
Right.
Sorry.
I have to plug a card in and then pay
Right.
for it.
A little Tesla burn.
I'm surprised they don't play this limit wise. I mean, these pots just get so huge.
I'm not mad.
I know you're. Yeah.
They might be a little perturbed once they check their bank statement later, but I'm super happy about it. So we got a couple of deuces out there. Not really paired with much
I
though.
don't buy gasoline.
Jason has a decent hand.
Brent, not bad. Couple of cards.
I have an offense.
I think these hands. I wouldn't say they're irrelevant. Like we can get a blueprint of who has a chance to have a really strong hand. But until these flops come out, things are gonna start going crazy, and then we'll find out who's the man.
Should have an even number.
Only one person folded.
Someone folded?
Yeah.
That's an option? All right, get me on this table. I'm going to eat him. I'm gonna go play on this table, and I'm never folding ever in this game. And I might be broke in 3 hands, but who knows? I will have a heck of a time. All right, 10, 8, 4. What? Who did what here?
Both flops.
All right, Mike's open-ended.
I think really that's what happens when you sit.
I forgot there's 2. So
And the
2 rows.
Fried some
I don't know.
Ace,
I don't know what 10, 8, 4 is.
2 spades. Anybody got 2 spades?
All right, so guys, disregard the flop on the screen. The real flop is coming in from our overhead camera.
Which I wish you would keep it on the overhead. There he is.
Okay, let's try to break this
Ace
down.
4, 6. I don't have
Getting excited so we got it straight.
Ace 4. Jason has Ace 4.
Jason had Ace 4.
Discard before.
Let's see. Oh, that. I'm surprised that hand just folded. They had.
7-5 is open-ended.
Yeah.
For-
Well, pot.
So we got a flush draw with the Queen 5 on the top board.
2 turns.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yep.
High diamond.
High diamond. Jason locked that up.
So Jason got half of it at least. Jason has been running super sick on these crazy games. Like I swear he's like gets there.
Ryan's got the king of diamonds, so he might lose a little
He
money.
might be pretty unhappy. He also has King 10, which I believe is 2 pair somewhere on here.
Pretty close. There's some red in the. There's red in the dirty stack.
Don't do it on the stars.
51.
Okay.
51 now.
I think I didn't bet 52.
You bet 40.
20.
You're wearing that
The
out.
top view.
You called it 40? Oh, no, wait. There's a
You bet 40.
We don't overdo things here.
You bet 40.
King,
That's on
king
the bottom.
10.
Yep. You bet 40.
So we have a King 10. We have an Ace 4. We have 8.
Is there a
No.
jack 9 out
I'm all
there?
out.
Nope.
Frank call time.
Yeah, there's ace of diamond, king of diamonds out there. Ryan might lose a little money. But he's also got 2 pair.
Ryan's looking for a King or a 10 on top.
7-5 has the.
Or heads up.
What happened to the 7-5 hand? They have a straight. They folded a straight. Unbelievable. 10 came in the wrong spot.
Yep.
Some jokes write themselves.
I got the ace of diamonds, but 2 pairs.
Somebody had 7-5.
Yeah, ace.
Flush.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a
bottom.
That's the weakest
ugly
hand that's ever
paw
won
hand.
bottom.
Let's try to use all the cards.
So it chops, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, how's that chop?
I was like,
You shouldn't even
Oh,
it's
get
like the
started.
board's not paired. I got the king of diamonds.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you've got a flush. Because you can use 3
Yeah.
cards.
Where did Jason go with the ace of diamonds?
He's still in.
Oh.
Flush, baby.
All right.
No, I 3.
All right. All right. Yeah. That's what I was trying. That's what I was
So
having a
that's
hard
the
time
thing
figuring
where it's
out.
like betting at
Ball with a
you're
high
betting
ball.
because you
Use
have
every card.
guaranteed half the
Well, I
pot.
wanted 3, at least 2 calls.
You
Yeah.
bet pot.
$100
You
for
bet
best
pot
hand.
when it's you and I heads up on the river. You bet pot, and I can't call you with a flush and the king of diamonds. So you scoop
All right,
it.
last hand.
Oh, so I should bet.
You're guaranteed half the pot,
Yeah.
and you're weak on the other
Oh,
half.
I didn't get that.
You're weak on the other half, so you want to.
I'm trying to figure out if I played this live. Like obviously I can
What you would have
slowly figure stuff out
double row.
when I'm watching it on the screen. I'm trying to figure out if I'm playing live and all I can see is my 4 cards, if I can maximize my profitability. Like I'm trying to figure out if I would be able to think of all the combinations to make sure I'm not
multi-ways.
I'm not
You want everybody
crapping
to stay
myself
in,
and putting
because they're feeding that pot.
incorrect bets out
When your
there.
heads up, if you're only strong on one side, you're firing.
You'll be able to do it.
So that's what you did against
So
me.
the survey says that once I gave it a go, I could figure it out. But I figure there's so many things that are happening.
I know why.
I guess what he was saying is that since he had the ace of diamonds, since he had half the pot already locked up, if he would have bet pot, Ryan wouldn't be able to call because he knows that he doesn't have the nuts basically. So Jason, since he had the best diamond there, he very well could have had another diamond in his hand or 2 more diamonds in his hand to basically counterfeit the second nut.
The tough
So
thing there with a flush is you could
that too, a full.
the board
We
could
got some
not be
nice
paired.
hands
You
here.
still have a bolt.
Exactly. So okay, that's another thought. Like
Yeah.
since you have half the exact nuts, you should always just be blasting away because you might get a fold out of somebody. Whereas I want to play 3 8s for Bob. That's bad.
No. An 8 hit.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is not bad. Dave's got some
Oh,
pretty
the other
paint.
eight's out though.
Okay, so
That's all right.
I did. Last hand I did. And it was well
Yeah,
with
it's
the
so
mic
hidden
call,
if
Frank
it
call.
yeah,
hits the
Trick's
board.
yeah, it's so hidden in this
Aaron
game.
call, Dave call.
You start to fold hands
Option,
like
check.
with 3s and kings and stuff like that, just because it's not worth it to get involved sometimes.
So if you have like a Brent's hand, for example, if some of those low junkers
Then
come
you're
out,
too tempted to
like
call
the three
with second
three
row
hearts,
or second row.
4 hearts, whatever, that deuce of hearts is now suddenly, awesome. I say a lot. I quit saying
For a couple bucks.
You know?
How do you not? I mean, you don't know if you know.
Wait, Dave,
Ryan's got a 2.
Dave check, Ryan.
Ryan's got the only 2.
Ryan check.
So now Brent is looking for like 9 of hearts or something.
Although boards like this with 2s on the board, now your 3s are the low,
Yeah,
right?
but see,
Yeah.
Brent's hand's dictated 2 on the upper row. Now, the upper row pairs, somebody's got queens full.
Yeah.
It's true.
Or if they hit the 3 and the 6, or 3 5.
I'm just glad I'm surrounded by smarter people than me that's helped me along.
And Mike is ahead of you.
Because I feel like
You gotta look at the best possible.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm like scooting around on my little bicycle with my turning wheels, and Dad's behind me like, "You can do it, boy. Just keep on pedaling. It'll keep you up."
You look at one row, and it'll kill you in this game.
Oh, I
You
feel,
think,
I feel
got
that.
the nuts, and then the other row pairs, and you don't have the nuts anymore.
Man, money's just flying, isn't it?
Ryan full, John call.
You say no. His first name Nikolai?
Yeah. This
Are
game-
we dealing Darren hand? Oh, there's Darren. Hey, welcome, Darren.
Where this game gets
He died
brutal
broke.
is using them all.
Yes, he did.
See, that queen's full of jacks up
And
top.
this one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Westinghouse paid them both
Oh,
of
yeah.
us money.
High heart or queen.
Oh, wow.
Scoop.
Scoop of loops.
Dave, your hammer.
Check.
Yeah, it's the same guy, John.
John check.
This first time he's played these games.
That's nuts.
He's playing these stakes the first time he's played them.
Is it John or Jason?
He's never played. John has. Oh, Jason. I'm sorry.
Yeah, John won that huge pot in the
early.
first hour.
30 Brent.
Jason's the one that hasn't played Omaha or Bob before.
So okay, so you have queens full, obviously on the top row. So you're probably a little concerned though, because the bottom row is paired with 2. So if someone has aces, obviously you're a little worried. But you know that you're getting half, so you can still kind of bomb away. If you guys smell smoke, it's just my brain. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know you're getting half the pot and a shot at the whole thing. So you're wanting to put as much money in as you possibly can.
I'm just contemplating how much hair gel that I buy.
John checked. Check raises.
He's got a check mark next to the name. That's probably a good start.
I just hope they're not hearing this in the back.
Oh, they are.
Don't worry, my voice doesn't carry at all.
No.
Hey, Len, you want to show us the top view again for us?
I'm all in.
So he's going.
77.
So I guess he has a nut flush draw on the bottom. He's hoping is good. Then he has 3 jacks on top. So Darren's a little bit of a questionable play, but I mean, I guess if you think you have outs, it's kind of a gambler's paradise.
I lost 5 pounds this month.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting about that extra card.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
How much?
I keep thinking it just symbolizes it. It's not actually being played.
Call.
John's just called.
Bob called? Or did he he might did a fake out. I think he faked and then he might have pulled it back.
I missed you. Oh, that'd be awful sweet if he was watching this.
Bob can see his 3 9s now instead of 3 8s.
He's also got jacks full of kings in the top row. But ace or king hits in either row. He's got kings full. Jack hearts in the row, or ace. He needs an ace, king in either row. Or a jack.
Taco Bell.
Hang on. An ace in the top row would still work?
Yeah, because he can use 1 card or 2 cards.
Oh my gosh.
King,
It's so hard to keep track.
King in the top row. King in the top row.
Right. King in the top row, ace or king in the bottom row.
And jack in the top row. Gives him quads.
Oh, the jack would be sick.
All right. I'm so glad that you guys are just keep me abreast of
I don't know. I need to flip a card.
all these developments.
All right, I'm flipping now, right?
Yeah.
Tony, you need a chip count?
In a minute.
Boring. Boring.
Call that.
John.
No. That's half full.
There's half. Show them the rest. Show them the bad news. Oh, boy.
Freaking slow.
Mother lover.
All the world to see.
Rebuy.
Oh no! Rebuy.
It's all going to Ryan, guys. All right. So after that,
John.
John. Yeah,
that's
John.
I meant.
Okay.
They sit next to each other. So all the money's going to John. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with some more jaw-dropping poker action. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you very much.